I feel funny. Is this real life?
He took Justin Bieber there. Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute, and his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours.
Most kids will be excited about it. Most kids are trying to figure out how to be around hot girls, pretty girls. I'm around grown women, and I'm seeing them do things and have experiences that I'm not quite ready for. I think that he was just trying to show me the lifestyle.
Justin Bieber recently unfollowed Usher on Instagram, sparking rumors that Justin might be ready to reveal the truth about Usher's alleged role in connecting him with Diddy. Reports suggest that Usher allowed Justin, then a young teenager, to be involved in questionable situations with Diddy under the guise of advancing his career. Allegedly, Usher granted temporary guardianship of Justin to Diddy for 48 hours, during which concerning events reportedly occurred. Sources claim that Usher, who previously experienced similar situations at Diddy's Flavor Camp, may have known Diddy's intentions, but allowed Justin to interact with him anyway. This has led to speculation about whether Usher is dealing with unresolved trauma, or if Diddy holds information about him that could be damaging if revealed. Reports now suggest Usher is preparing to flee to Bali, where Russell Simmons, another controversial figure, is currently residing. Justin has hinted at these troubling experiences in the past, recalling being around adults engaging in behaviors he wasn't ready for. He described feeling out of place, saying, "I wasn't here to party, I was here to work." These comments align with growing concerns about the environments Diddy allegedly exposed young talents to. Fans believe Justin's recent actions, including unfollowing Usher, are significant given Diddy's upcoming trial. Speculation is mounting that Justin might testify about his experiences, potentially shedding light on what he endured during his early career.
I was there because I wanted a career, man, so we would fight, we would tussle. More than often, I think Puffy would say, "Man, you gotta chill, just a little bit too intense. You gotta relax." Yo, man, I'm here to work, man. I ain't sang in a week. I'm not here to party with you. I don't wanna go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in club?
For years, unsettling rumors have circulated about what happened to Usher at Diddy's infamous Puffy Flavor Camp. Some allege that older women were encouraged to take advantage of Usher, while others claim the situation was so dire that it left Usher hospitalized. These allegations suggest a troubling dynamic between Diddy and Usher, one where Usher may have transitioned from victim to enabler, helping to cover up Diddy's actions. Diddy's longtime friend, L.A. Reid, brought the camp to public attention in his 2016 book. Reid wrote that he sent Usher to live with Diddy in New York to help him develop a more edgy image. At the time, Usher was either 13 or 15 years old. The exact age is debated, but both ages are far too young for the environment described. Reid's description, which included the unsettling line, "Nothing about him ever seemed juvenile," has been criticized for sounding like something an offender might say to manipulate a young person. Usher's early start in the music industry added another layer of vulnerability. At just 10 years old, he joined an R&B group called New Beginnings, but his mother later pulled him out of the industry, citing an unspecified bad experience. Around the same time, Diddy made remarks in an interview with Kevin Hart about how he and Usher used to wrestle and fight over breakfast cereal when Usher was still a child. These comments, viewed in hindsight, have raised eyebrows about the nature of their relationship. Usher's talent eventually caught the attention of Bobby Brown's bodyguard, A.J. Alexander, who helped him get signed to L.A. Reid's label. Reid immediately recognized Usher's star potential and signed him on the spot after hearing him perform Boyz II Men's End of the Road. However, Reid then introduced Usher to Diddy, who brought him into the Bad Boy crew at just 13 or 14 years old. A recently resurfaced photo from Puffy Flavor Camp underscores just how young Usher was when Diddy took him under his wing. Fast forward to a 2016 interview with Howard Stern, where Usher discussed his time at Puffy Flavor Camp. He described it as a surreal experience, filled with things he wasn't prepared to understand or process at such a young age. Usher's hesitance and vagueness during the interview suggested that he was still grappling with the impact of what occurred during that period.
I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes, you know what I'm saying, before pause was invented, you know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the did Puff just say? Nobody's gonna acknowledge this with me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was stupid.
Usher, during an interview with Howard Stern, spoke vaguely at events at Puffy Flavor Camp, admitting that while he saw things that were unusual for his age, he didn't fully understand them at the time. However, his account took a surprising turn after Cassie filed her lawsuit against Diddy. Usher sure shifted his narrative, calling his time at Puffy Flavor Camp one of the best experiences of his life, crediting Diddy for shaping his career. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, recently contradicted Usher's praise for Diddy. Gene claimed that something traumatic happened to Usher at the camp, which allegedly landed him in a hospital in Scarsdale, New York. Gene criticized Usher for publicly praising Diddy, despite knowing what transpired. He also mentioned that even Usher's mother is aware of the incident, challenging Usher to explain why he wouldn't send his own son to such a camp. The situation grows darker with accusations that Usher later facilitated similar circumstances for Justin Bieber. Like Usher, Justin grew up in a vulnerable situation, raised by a single mother, Patty Millette. After Scooter Braun discovered Justin on YouTube, he convinced Patty to let him mentor her son. At just 13, Justin was sent to Atlanta to work with Usher. By 15, Justin was introduced to Diddy and reportedly spent 48 hours with him. In unsettling footage, Diddy was seen gifting Justin a luxury car and talking about the young star's potential future. Despite Justin being only 15 at the time, the interactions seemed to carry a tone of control and pressure. The discomfort was evident in later videos, where Justin avoided eye contact with Diddy, appearing nervous and hesitant. Other videos emerged showing Justin in questionable situations, including being encouraged to drink while visibly intoxicated at events with Diddy, Trey Songz, and Odell Beckham Jr. These incidents added to the growing concern about how Justin was exposed to inappropriate environments as a young teen.
Usher part, that's a touchy situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a certain feeling and I felt a certain way when Usher got on Shay Shay, and I don't mean to mention other people's platforms, but he got on Shay Shay and he mentioned how great and how good Puff taught him and everything. You know what I'm saying? About the business, right? I know, and people know, that was around that in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation.
In a past appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Justin Bieber and Diddy shared a moment that now seems unsettling in hindsight. Justin mentioned that Diddy had promised him a luxury car but hadn't delivered. Diddy quickly cut him off, warning him not to talk about what they did together. This comment raised eyebrows, with Diddy emphasizing, not everything is for everybody. If the allegations of Diddy taking advantage of Justin are true, they may explain Justin's struggles with substance abuse. Many believe Justin turned to self-medication to cope with the trauma, compounded by the lack of a reliable support system. Over time, Justin has become vocal about protecting young artists in the industry, possibly motivated by his own experiences. He once expressed his determination to ensure others don't endure the pain he faced, stating, "I wouldn't wish that upon anyone." Usher's role in these events has come under scrutiny. During an interview with Howard Stern, Usher admitted he would never let his own children stay with Diddy. This contradiction has fueled criticism, as Usher allegedly facilitated Justin's 48-hour stay with Diddy, despite knowing the risks. Adding to the controversy, Diddy's former producer Lil Rod filed a lawsuit claiming that Diddy pressured him into inappropriate acts and installed hidden cameras throughout his home to record compromising footage of his guests. Lil Rod also alleged that Diddy used this footage for potential blackmail and suggested that major celebrities, including Usher, were victims of Diddy's manipulative tactics.
One step at a time.
Suspicion about Usher's involvement deepened when, shortly after Lil Rod's lawsuit surfaced, Usher left for Bali to stay with Russell Simmons. Simmons, another controversial figure, has been residing in Indonesia, allegedly to avoid legal repercussions tied to multiple allegations of misconduct. Around the same time, Usher also deleted his entire post history on X, formerly Twitter, including media and replies. These actions have only added to speculation about what he might be hiding. With Diddy's trial approaching and Justin's recent decision to unfollow Usher, many believe that more revelations about Usher's alleged role in these events may emerge. Although Usher has remained silent, rumors suggest he may plan another trip to Bali before the trial begins. What's your opinion on Usher's involvement? Should he be held accountable for what allegedly happened to Justin Bieber? Share your thoughts in the comments and stay tuned for more updates in the next video.